scooch, just a wee bit. And oopsied that. I slept really well. Now I've just slept. Hey Manor, how are you doing? Yeah, welcome to our very much definitely not too delayed stream. All right, looks like I am good on all of the live pieces. So now I just I'm gonna post over in Discord and then we're gonna be ready to go. It is dark and gloomy, and we have snow now, big snow, and my ability to sleep has gone from like, oh, I've never slept a day in my life to all I do is sleep. Oh, you had a nap as well? Fantastic. Yeah, so there I was like, how is the person who it's like, what, 4 a.m. over there? Something like that, 1 a.m.? The person who reaches out and be like, you dead? You dead over there? Just a scooch. That's the answer. I'm just a scooch dead. Self-promotions. Let's grab this. Yeah, we haven't streamed since the 12th of November. The madness of it all. I decided I was actually going to do Thanksgiving stuff. I have a little sleepy voice. Yeah, I'm a tired soul. The accent comes out thick. I try not to have an accent too much when I talk, but definitely do right now. I'm just putting this in different spots. Oh, I should rewrite this to say 8 p.m. before people notice. Two a.m. Nice. We're mad soul. All right, let me just edit some of these things and then we'll be good to go. I have a few more spots that I've joined with a few more Discords folks are doing. So a few more self-promotion spots to put my streaming, which I'm excited about. And I'm excited that I also, if you don't know, have a thing. Hey, Cryptex. Yeah, exactly. I'm posting in Cryptex. Just went to your dealio. I'm excited I have more space to put stuff, and I also know more people who are streaming. I'm waking up because I'm a strong, independent person who definitely didn't oversleep that hard. I was like, I'm just gonna take a little nap after work. Just a little nap, you know? That's what normal people do. Let me just toggle one thing here, and then I should be... Oh, no, Oatsy, not the squeaky toy. Well, if you hear Otso with a squeaky toy, just know that's a benefit. Yeah, you've been blowing up my self promo. Hey, all in good love. You reminded me I needed one. I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna toggle this. In there. There we go. I think I've let everyone know that I can know. And yeah, my first time chat there, Cryptic. So yeah, we could act like I've never chatted or know of you. Who is this person that has joined my stream? Oatsy, Honey Bear, my pumpkin, my beautiful creature. Yeah, Oatsy is like, yeah, you're awake. Exactly. Playtime. 100%, that's what he's doing. I ended up finally caving and making a little water space over by the place here. Because every time I would go to cool off in the area, what is this stuff called? The ocean, it's always the worst ocean. Show me the way, senpai. Yeah, I do have to catch up on your stuff. I have a beautiful electric jetpack, so you're gonna see me jumping around like no one's business. But I keep trying to cool down over here, and there's the tide pools, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just cool down. And then my fear of deep water kicks in, and I'm like, no. Why is that such a deep, horrible spot? And the answer is, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, go grab some spring water. Does spring water make you colder faster? I don't know about this. All right. One nice thing is, I haven't done too much since the last time I've been working on this. We have a ton of nitrobenzene in this system. And yeah, almost 14 over 4,300 nitrobenzene, so we have a lot of space. A lot of space. Oh no. Cryptics, you raged so hard at the end. Well, it made what you wanted. I love it. Hey, and Gravitas, you're gonna be doing not Gravitas, and Manu, you're gonna be starting your Gravitas series. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, you guys are inspiring me. You guys can't beat me as well. It's bad enough Badger's ahead of me in progress. You know, I'm gonna have to. No, I'm not that. Well, I am that competitive, but with fun. That's awesome. Yeah, so I have a lot of nitrobenzene. I'm very excited, but I need to actually like move to the next step of everything. This is purified, so shoot, this, what is the next step of the ore processing here? The thermal centrifuge. This very normal thing. Yeah, I need to do my ore processing in the future. How is my health so low that it's hearts? Oh no, did they do an update? I didn't see a new update recently. Let me just check. Now you got me all... I'm on the 9 one. Yeah, it's the current one, 9.0. Yeah, I know that's planned to be removed soon, but yeah, I'm still enjoying the harsh reality of what a perfect life of garlic looks like, which is that beautiful amount of hearts. I don't think people are aware that this is prime human state of being 5.5 hearts or quarter hearts. It's glorious. All shall fear me. But anyway, I do want to look at getting this built out. The thing... Oh, hi, Odzi. Oh, is there a whippet out there who's just tormenting you? Let's see here. The thing I was thinking... Oh, I'm working on the coils. That's one thing I was working on. The nichrome coils, as well as getting more centrifuges there. And then we're going to do a build. But, what did my beautiful spreadsheet there? Oh, hey! Easily pleased. Welcome to the chat. First time you've been over here. Hey, ad money. Oh no, the ad. Shoot. I try to catch those early. Or at least I wish. Sorry about that. I missed the ad coming on. I know. Was it you, Cryptics, who has a little buzzer that lets me know? I love that. Oh, thank you so much, Easily Pleased. Welcome to my madness of Gravitas, where we totally have played a reasonable amount of hours for this. Cryptics, you're living off smashed pumpkins. I love it. Awful. Yeah, I forgot the ads. Normally I try to catch the first few, because I don't want them to just be being ads forever. Why? Oh, that's an XP vacuum. Yeah, welcome to my base. And the fact that ads popped on. The madness. If you want a tour, let me know, guys, because I definitely am 100% willing to procrastinate on any type of work. But yeah, this is my LV system that I had here, Cryptics, for once I got into LV. And she's evolved a bit. Upstairs is... a bit different now. Yeah, squirrel mode is 100% active today, guys. If you want focus, I'm deeply sorry. I woke up from a nap and I am running on the doo-doo-doo-doo noise in your head, you know? Very scientific noise. But yeah, here is my beautiful workshop. I need to get a beautiful thing there. Oh, last episode you watched was you doing your clean room, my clean room. Oh, yeah. I'm a little delayed. I'm trying to get a build out for my nitrobenzene now. And yeah, the clean room, did that come? Oh, yeah, after the clean room, I started to rush EV. So you're going to see that I have a lot more, like an EV assembler here. And I did a lot of work here in my AE2 system. Yeah, Cryptics, it is so nice to have actual space here. Oh, question. Any of your builds on like copy and paste or Canon? I am willing to put up schematics, but right now I only have ATM 10 schematics to the sky. ATMs, that's not That's not the English language I just said, guys. I'm happy to supply schematics and happy for people to use them. I just hadn't a location to put them yet for this, as I'm literally just bouncing around. So if folks do want it, let me know and I'll grab it. I might just clear the machines out of it. But yeah, I built a few of them with schematics. I'll do them in Create. Like this one, the overall outline was in Creative, and then I pasted it in, and this one, the overall outline. But all those three I did in World for that. And then I actually have my outpost yonder way. So my first location I lived in was actually over here, which is why you can see I have, don't look at my lawn base mess here. I have these guys back here and my beautiful little, this is the area I grew all my garlic before I switched to, what is it called? Before I switched to using straight greenhouse garlic. And this is my little starter base. She's just a little guy. Look at how cute she is. Little, and this definitely didn't come till later, the vat. This actually is me at lawn basing, because the thing you don't see is right below this is where I was planning on building something and then fell into a hole and stopped building that. Yeah, the RNG island. This is the island of luck. Extra luck. But yeah, I got my beautiful starter forge, glass making. I'm really loving, I really love this build, and I'm sad that steam didn't really get used that much. But my giant steam vat up top. Ooh, apparently I've been stealing from different parts of it. Verica would love this island. This island would be overtaken in a second. It is a dangerous island. There's so much oil here. Okay, waking up. Whew. But yeah. And then I really do have to get a few more create machines in here. But you could see that I just got distracted by shiny objects. So I still pop back here. And now that we're on nitrobenzene, my oil production is getting better. Speaking of, I do need to get rid of that. Anyway, we're, yeah, distract me from nitrobenzene. That was the goal of today's stream. This is intentional. Let me see here. Where is my create dealio? But yeah, easy, easily pleased. Have you, so you watched my videos. I was about to say obviously, like, yeah, obviously. But, yeah, welcome. I've been trying to get back into, I've been a little irregular on the streams just due to the holidays here in the US. So definitely working on getting back into things. I think the big part I'm running into is I really don't know what my nitrobenzene build's gonna look like. And that's something we can work on together today. Nice. I have all this gasoline to spare and diesel that will stay here forever. Oh, nice. You're regularly on the Grav one and you play on the public server. What is your username? As I pop over to the public, to the Gravitas Discord. I love the Gravitas Discord. Everyone's so talkative and happy. Well, maybe not happy all the time. Papa. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know that name. I know that name. I get it. I was like a regular, not rejected. I acronymed for you, or I shortened it. I had no questions. But yeah, I think we're going to be leaving diesel and gasoline only on emergencies, because I think my world's borked a bit. Because this shouldn't be bottomless, according to my check of the new world. You know, when I went out here to check it, I had 38 spots at one point. Now I have a bottomless source. And that just doesn't feel right to me. So we're just going to leave this here. Manor, you'll be in there a lot once you start it. Absolutely. We all need to know and talk about how the gosh darn stuff is exploding, or a blood moon scared the bejesus out of us. All that fun stuff. All right. I am in the process of trying to get a good edit down for my first 1,000 days in this pack. And I just sound way meaner than I actually am about it. I'm very happy to have played this pack. I enjoy it a lot. I do not spend 1,000 days playing a game I don't like, but I just sound mean, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I such a monster? Okay, let's work on this. So, where's my beautiful spreadsheet? Da da da. Yeah, I have a spreadsheet for nitrobenzene that I'm more than happy to send people. Oh, hi, Chiffy from over on YouTube. Oh, there's a lot more chatting on the whatchamacallit on Twitch, but I don't know if the combined chat's coming through. I used to have a combined chat in the corner, but I've been working on this just a little bit different. But either way, hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you stayed around. And I got distracted already. I was considering going and looking for dragons again, just for fun, but we shouldn't do that. We should get this thing done. Okay. Eats. I am multi-streaming, but I'm not doing it on my YouTube. Oh, that's you. Hey, mistaken identity twice. Hey, easily, you're making an impression. I will recognize and remember all of your names. I love it. Fantastic. I have a second YouTube channel for VODs, and I multi-stream, so it automatically goes over there, and all the things are automatically archived for me, which is my preference. I did it for why am I looking at my own personal budget right now? That is a different spreadsheet. I got into budgeting last night and then decided, let's plan my life. And that meant I had to eat leftovers today for breakfast, and it was awful. All right. This design that I plan to use is going to require 13,000 EU per tick. Once it's finally done. So I'm just trying to figure out if I should just put... Yeah, so this will do 15. So I'll need 3 turbines just for this build. Okay, so we can incorporate that into it. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the new Grav series, the update came out that made Scorched Gun Mob spawn on the surface. Yeah, and the fact that Cryptics you fought through your first one is awful. I luckily I know about where 9 different spawners are for spiders, so I've never needed string. All right. I cannot stand it just awful. I shudder at the thought of trying to deal with that. With the scorched mobs when they first came out, I legitimately not rage quit, fear quit for like a week. I was like, I need to recover mentally from this. I had been streaming on just the Gravitas Discord at the time, and they popped up, and it was like the girl from Ring type of style creature in the background. And holy bejesus, if you know anything about me, know that I am a wimp. And I will stay a wimp. I do not plan to become a strong, independent person who is able to just kick away that terrifying things. Yeah, I was so terrified because I had no idea that was a problem at the time. So I just thought, like, I just saw something. I was doing, now I worry if I'm going to go to the location, it will haunt me. But, yeah, I was over at the outpost here. Hi, train. And I was literally right here recording something and chatting, and right there in the swamp behind me, a white creature walked by and then fell into this spot, but there was no creatures that were supposed to be here, and ugh, it was horrifying. I was not good. I was not well. I was like, not only am I haunted in the real world, I'm now haunted in the game. Not that I think I'm haunted in the real world. I just was like, the world is haunted. All right. So we need 3 of these. Those 3 are going to power just that section over there. And I did want to check to see how much... I think right now we're pulling about 15. We got a lot of EU per tick. We're generally about 52,000 on the high end. I think I have everything turned off in here right now, other than apparently ethylene. My very slow ethylene process. You guys should be done though. Yeah, just a nice 6.5k. If you play on a server, you'll be a protector monster. Slayer. Yes, please. It's awful. I 100% don't fight. I will fight in game, but I think the last time I was on an SMP and there was a dragon fight, I literally sat myself down on like the equivalent of a chair and just stood in one spot shooting things. And I was on more of a like, people exploded and their stuff needs to be collected. That was my role. And I liked that. Okay, we have a decent amount of the extractors I need right now. So I think we're looking at a total of 32 currently in my list. Oh, is the EU in this pack a one-on-one for FE? I don't know. Who's to say? I honestly don't know. I hope so. I know it's not one-to-one for stress units, if that makes sense. But I don't know what the relationship is elsewhere. You're making nichrome and you're making nichrome. Well, glorious. And that's why this one, which is named a very appropriate EBFs, takes 15,000 FE per tech. Okay. All right, this is not gonna... Okay, we got this. We're gonna say nice things, because when you talk negative, we're never nice to each other. I was gonna do the build over here, and what I'm thinking for it is I'd like to be able to grow this in the future a bit. I had some examples in my head, and now they're gone. I just need to take all this stuff and rearrange it. Is that too far away? I know I was trying to avoid being too far away on builds. It might be now. Da-da-da-da. Just don't slay Cthulhu Monster. Right? I am but a simple creature, okay? If one must slay, I will slay. Alright. I have a lot of bricks, I think. My thousands of bricks are elsewhere. Oh, it's a 4-to-1 conversion. Okay. Cool. That sounds like the ampage, to be honest. How intriguing. I wonder if... I mean, surely it's intentional. Oh, spring water. That's why I grabbed a bunch of buckets. What was the other... And yeah, if you guys have never seen me play live, my ADHD is really bad when I wake up. So, I do hope that's entertaining. You can't tell the thumbs up, but I just gave a really sad thumbs up. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. Manner. How dare you? I was trying to make sure you guys felt better about it. That was a pointed attack on my sanity. Good job. GG. Good game. If you guys don't know, if the first time you're streaming, I do have bits for folks to interact with the stream. I don't regret it at all. Hey, Crow. Yeah, go work on the nitrobenzene. But don't you see the beautiful name of the stream, which is distract me? Well, what should we go explore? You know? Fine, we'll work on the nitrobenzene. All right. I want to at least have like a front yard, I guess. So 1, 2, 3. But I want it back there. I was telling myself that I was okay with it up here, but I think I'm gonna go back on those words. All right. You're not spring water, so I've already failed. Da-da-da-da. Apparently I'm dying of thirst. You're here for a good time, not a long time. It sounds good. We'll have fun. So what we need to do is go exploring, right? If you're here for a good time, you've seen this build. You've seen how it's doing. It's not fanciful. Please, do you cool faster? It seems to be heating me up, though, Bat Manor. Oddly enough, spring water is warm. And oh, hey, Cryptix, I see you were over on my YouTube one. Thank you for finding that. I hit a YouTube one where I absolutely, if you guys notice, don't have a branding issue. Never, don't know what branding is. I mean, that does sound more accurate, not knowing what branding is. One moment. Whew, lots of sneezes. Thank you. I laugh because independently in my life, everyone I know at every company I've worked at independently comes to the realization that I sneeze a lot and makes a game of it. I'd be haunted by that. I'm gonna keep that spring water there because it's not easy to find spring water. All right. You know what? We're just going to brute force this. It's time. We need to be able to. We need the next video of Gravitas out before I go insane on how much I have to edit. This is definitely not a self-centered statement. All right, a little cooling bath. I want it scooted closer. That's the commitment I'm seeing. For the smoke, I would like it to be a little bit different. I'm thinking I want to do a little bit different for the smoke. I'd like to concentrate it. But, you know, if not, not. You forgot to look up videos on how to work the anvil? Oh, no. Yeah, I use Jefferman's link 100% to avoid having to do too much mental math, but I don't really explain anything about the fact you still have to sort of line it up. It haunts us. All right. We'll keep an eye on that nichrome because that is where we need to go and deal with stuff. The darkness scares me. Ooh, but prettiness is out here. Is that Pluto on the side? I don't know where Pluto was. That's pretty. This is awful. Oh no, that's a big hole. That's a big hole. I just fell into a mining hole. Is that what just happened? Yeah, Manor, are you editing streams or are you doing a stream? Okay, yeah, nothing to see here, guys. Fine. Just trying to chill. Fall into a giant pit. Oh no, and my travel anchor didn't get picked up. Shoot. When you are able, I strongly recommend doing a getting your travel anchors because they are very useful. You might start doing a chores stream. Hell yeah. Totally not stealing that. No. Everyone, hey, I'm just excited. I want us to have a full week of people streaming Gravitas, you know? Extra Gravitas content. What is this? Benzene take 2. The benzene taker sounds a lot more mean. All right, let's go. I've built before. I can build again. All right, I want this shifted over so at least it's not in my face to start. And of course, my first thought was, I need to dig down. I do not need to dig down. Let's just get this going out here. Yes, that's why I call them chores. It was also because I was like, hey, I'm not going to take every bit of all of my stuff online. Because it would be god-awful to try to explain everything I'm doing when what I'm doing is this. Debating on where to put the factory. It's a very good factory, you know? I didn't count if it was even or odd. I think I'm going to try to... yeah. What comes from this will come from this, is the answer to what my current build style. Alright. I would like to get some actual bricks. I do like shale. Let's see here. Do. I don't normally build on stream because if we fall in love with it while we build and you guys see me blitz it, just know that I am a cruel, cruel creature. And I will be like, yeah, you know, I put some work in there and I decided I don't want it anymore. I forgot about that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. What I'm thinking is I'll just break those in a bit and the distillation towers will be off to the side. Yeah. At least I have Deep Slate now, right? For those who don't know and haven't been here since the beginning, Deep Slate took me 16 hours in real life to find. And I got one piece of it. And everything else has been generated through those rock breakers. I think that one in particular. And it's glorious. Da-da-da-da. That's what you do for one of my favorite vanilla blocks. I'm just happy it's in here. TFC torments me. All right. What was the other thing I was going to talk about? That was 9. What have I done? That was 9 what? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You and your good counting. Hey, Shiraz! Welcome to the madness. How are you doing? We're counting torches right now so I can build in a non-even pattern. But, you know, Gregtech's over that way. If you haven't ever watched my series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right. I have to go up one more. And it will be glorious. But yeah, we are up to very normal shenanigans. I am very excited to hopefully get a build going on. In the meantime, oh, I thought the nichrome. You don't think this is ATM 10? No, oh no. Well, have you watched my videos at all? This is, yeah, I haven't streamed ATM 10 yet because I already have a lot of extra video on that. Welcome to the madness of Gravitas. It's a fun time. It's a great TFC Gregtech pack. Oofta. Sounds good, Crow. Take care of yourself. Sounds like an enjoyable time. And by that I mean I'm so sorry. Da, 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 da. But yeah, this is not my pretty location for where I'm building Gravitas, my for this mod pack. But yeah, I've got a few madness out here. A few madness. Welcome to the glory. We actually do have dragons though, so well, she is sitting over here in hibernation. That's Curiosity, my dragon overlord. And I pay taxes to her, and I'm going to be building a castle over yonder way. But apparently the Gregtech comes first. The dragon is glorious. Yes, Curiosity is a lightning dragon. She is beautiful, and this is an even number. What diabolical creature would accidentally put an even number down? Right? I guess on the building side, don't look at that. Are folks, do you guys have your preferences for even or non-even? I definitely don't have a strong preference that requires me to slowly but surely destroy the world. Da-da-da. Okay. One more over. I'm down to bin. So yeah, this is why I build on camera live. It's here. I'm actually just doing this so other people feel better. Not myself. Odd typically, but you just subdivide to odd. Oh, see, I don't understand how that happens. I would be intrigued. But yeah, I'm very particular about my oddness. As I state a very strange statement. All right. What I would like to do is get the greenhouse moved. We're only ever going to need one greenhouse, I think. I don't know what... Which, this is definitely not going to look like a standard greenhouse. So, those greenhouses don't have, like, a lot of light. I'm going to ignore that part to it. But I will need to make fertilizer in this build. Okay, let's go. Let's go. He's just a wee beastie. And yeah, I use a lot of torches for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. See? This is also even from what I just ran into. It's fine. Even's fine. As I panic over here. Yeah, welcome to the stream, folks. We got 9 souls there over on Twitch, and then I don't believe too much on the YouTubes, but I do keep VODs over on my second YouTube channel, and I can't count to 10. I'm gonna be honest. I Yes, I work as an engineer in real life, but I need indicators to count to 10 and keep it in my head. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Beautiful. 11 sounds great. So if you guys are ever wonder if math will keep you back in life, just know there's ways to adapt. Silly math. You end up with an even building, you can cut it into an even and I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That's very similar to silly jetpack. I need to get whatever thing allows me to jetpack what is the word for this? To cut things when I'm jetpacking? That's not the right word. What is the right word? I would need something that allows me to mine while I am doing this. Okay, building gadget. Do. If you guys wish to distract me at all for finally building this thing, let me know. I will make it prettier later is generally what I end up doing. I am a firm believer of sitting on something for a little bit and giving it a chance to kind of build in your mind versus always worrying about having it perfect to start. Because I never have it perfect to start, I'm going to be honest. It's a very self-serving philosophy of mine. That one, I actually had to lower that roof. First time I ever built it, the roof started here, and it was a completely different vibe if you do it that way. And it's still not filled out. Beautiful. There we go. We have a box, and now we can move this portion in there. I'm just trying to debate on whether or not I should have planned to move the pyrolyze oven in there. I think my current spreadsheet shows that I'm balanced. Heck. I will have my spreadsheet. I should probably put the actual spreadsheet up in my Discord and not just a part of it. It looks like I'm saying that... Eek. I'm doing something with these. Yeah, remind me if you guys see that I haven't been keeping up with the nichrome stacks, because I would like to get this thing fully moving. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Cryptics, you're chilling in both. I love it. Giving me double numbers. I mean, oh no, not double numbers. I would love to get I think the next episode after this, the AE2 network's getting a full, different AE2 subnet as well. Yes, you, stainless steel. Okay, I don't have stainless steel foil anymore. I lost a few recipes when I was mucking around the other day, like many moons ago, where I just ran out of the memory, to be honest. All right, is this the right stuff? It looks like it. And then I love the extended pattern provider here. Hello? Surely I have other foils. How dare you do this? What? What? My dudes. Something weird happening. Oh, hi, Otso, my beautiful puppy. My beautiful doggo. He has come to say hello to me. With a very wet snoot. Very wet snoot. You're gonna bring your super factory manager knowledge in. I see how it is. I definitely have super factory knowledge. I don't. It's gonna be great. Why do they not call them foil? Ah, thin sheets, not foil. All right. See what they went for. I have feelings about it. Why is that one foil? Never mind. I just saw that these are... What? Offline? So I might have been doing up shenanigans. Is that what's happening here? Did my P2B tunnel get weird? Too many channels. No. So, How many channels are here? Gonna make me have to be smart? I don't like that. How dare they? This worked 3 seconds ago. Don't look at it, Cryptics. Don't look at it. I must burn everything. All right. This one is a dense. And this one is a P2P. You worked 2 seconds ago before I added these extra ones. So let's just do a quick second and admire the madness of it all. Too many channels, you say? What you doing? You mad creature. You're dense. You're all dense. You silly dense things. There's no way. But I shall settle for this. Okay, this is being weird. Like, okay. There's thunder happening outside in this game, and I am not scared. Okay, I'm strong. Oh, no. Curiosity is back asleep. It's fine. All right. So, you silly thing. You silly, silly thing. You have 6 here, and you're gonna make me math this, isn't it? 6 there and 8 here results in numbers. 6 here and 6 there. That's 12. That's not 8. So this should be 12 coming in. And this should be another 8. That's 20. And then this should be 6. So this should be 26. And then this one should be another singular one. So 27. There's no way in my mind that this should have too many channels. This worked too a while ago, so that's part of my issue with this math. Silly P2P. Why you do this to me? Alright, we'll add a dupe. And then we'll go ba-doop-a-doop-a-doo. A little bit of a doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doopa. Doop-a-doop. Doopa? You vile creature. $14 on that second set. So this one has a cable anchor right here. So this should be 6 and 6. So each of these should be fine with this amount. The fact that it's not taking power and telling me is also a part that confuses me. Because if I pull all of these, you know, there should be enough channels in here. So it's offline with 0. And if I just add a singular channel, there's... Alright, let's just repath this to make sure that it is going to the spot, which I believe this one was here. And hope that that just kick-started the weirdness here. Yeah, you vile creature. I mean, it's fine. I love AE2, guys. I'm gonna be honest. But I don't know what just happened there. Was it because I looked at my memory card earlier and said, wouldn't it be nice if this was a building gadget? So yeah, AE2's got great, guys. Use the time, put it in. Looks like that fixed it. Just resetting the P2P tunnel there. It's fine. This doesn't hurt. Yep, that was it. It's amazing. I need to make a gif of that. AE2 is amazing. It is amazing. It just also makes me want to throttle it sometimes. What is going on over on the stream? Oh, nice. Got some pictures of my mom, which is weird for my cousin. Okay, was not prepared for that. I'll have to think about it. Okay. Not avoiding it at all. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I got this. Ba-da-ba-ba. Cats are back up. It is 42 minutes into avoiding nitrobenzene, and I have successfully built a box. I know people fear the box, but definitely isn't an avoidance box. All right. I hate the box, guys. I hate this build. I hate this build. Yes, it's exactly that. I feel like I need to just like commit to a whole day of stream just to get this damn build done. Wouldn't it be funner, guys, if I just threw down 25 advanced extractors in here instead? Silly box. I love the Titanic. I'm so sorry if that's loud, guys. 40. True. Right now I have 5 and it would get me to 30 and I need more. It's fine, guys. I hope you enjoy this stream. We're almost at 5,000 nitrobenzene. I'm succeeding too well and just hateful about my looks. I'm hateful about my looks. All right. I also need some more turbines. And I'm wondering if I should try to share the back of these walls for turbines. And then I could do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide and have 2 turbines butt to butt. But I also don't know if that's an awful idea. Make a turbine house is what I'm trying to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Who is not going to tell me this, huh? You guys are supposed to keep me honest. This is why I hate the box. This is a very useful stream, folks. I'm really happy. Want real squirrel mode makes 600 coke ovens. Cryptix, that's a number that sounds like you've made 600 coke ovens. What's the situation there? What's the story? Tell me more. Before I make a house of just turbines. Not yet, but soon to come. Nice. I haven't done it yet, but I will. That's how I sense. That's what I sensed out of that statement. Do we want the turbines closer, or do we want maybe the chemical processes closer to our build over here? In which that would be that other wall. As I'm being very persistently like this. See, this is why these videos are absolutely garbage to try to put into YouTube video. Like, well, what did you do today? Well, I told the P2P tunnels to please stop being a monster. And then I took down a building that I put in survival. I mean, we could do this in creative, but I'm not so sure about that. You shared with Manor and yeah, others your cube of shame. Oh my gosh, but it's a glorious cube. It's the cube to end all cubes. My soul really wants to build the, is it Vogon's? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy cube ship. I really want to do that sometime. And just lean into it. Alright, you could be an ugly little chemistry building. That's what you can be. And right now our nitration mixture, which is the part over here, let's just take a look at what that looks like. Yeah, we have 2,000 buckets of it. So I can grab our nether air tank here and our totally normal amount of centrifuges. Okay. I like this. And it has some pieces to it. Okay. Da-da-da-da. This is fine. You feel so excited about it. You're gonna have a tough time. Yeah, I know. I mean, I think you'll have a tough but good time, you know? That's the counter argument. It may be a tough, horrible, glorious time. But by golly, you will have it. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, excuse me. I am made of sneezes. Okay, let's do this. Let's put some of these building supplies in a chest down there, because that is obviously the part that's been holding us back. Because I have too many bricks in my pockets. Been weighed down physically by my choices. Oh, and I have a pattern in here. That is expensive. That is a circuit of some type. I can't remember which version. One other thing I've done for folks is I actually did make an ME requester now, and I'm keeping like a certain amount of circuits and things on board. I do need to up this too. Hi, Oatzy, you're very cute. You're the best dog. 64 of those, and I wanted to get 10 of the EV circuits in stock, and then this is the LV. So yeah, just trying to make sure that there's always a build going on, because I am using these beautiful creatures, which are not super duper duper fast, you know? But yeah, Manor, you're gonna have to find a day for your Gravitas streams. Hey, let me know if we need to change up on Wednesday versus non-Wednesday. I'd be open to potentially being another oh my god, it was perfect amount. I mean, I counted that. I could try to move to a non-Wednesday option if that fits in your schedule better. I've been streaming on Wednesdays for years. To some success. I do enjoy streaming on Wednesdays, but I am trying to get more involved in my community to try to avoid moving across the country. Oh, this is slow. Remove stuff. Hi, Oatzy. You're really cute. You're the cutest dog I ever did see. Yeah, we have 55,000 things of charcoal, and it's causing very normal problems. But yeah, so I've been trying to think of how to get more involved in my community and like plan for my future in the madness of it all. One of my future plans, though, is 100% whether or not I want to do a community garden. I mean, I do enjoy... I was hoping that I could just use the wrench to do this. Trying to just get more involved in the community so I stop moving around too much. You're hard stuck on Wednesday and Saturday due to work. Good to know. Good to know. You won't be streaming this late. Very true. We could just have a long day of streaming time. You are on that different time zone. How? I think Cryptix, you're the only one on the same time zone as me. All those other souls, weirdos being, which also, my gosh, Manor, you being here, I appreciate as always, 100%. But how dare you not be on the same world time as mine? Manor is European. He's out that yonder way. And I mean, I was looking at moving to... You're Mars, right? Tell me you're Mars. You look like Mars. Yeah, that's too small of a red entity in the sky. It's fine. Walk it off. I'm a strong, independent person. You know? All shall fear me. Also, yeah, I was watching your shorts yesterday, Cryptix, and yeah, just having a little bit of nightmare fuel for GTNH. Thank you. Honestly, I do think that if I ever do play GTNH, I'm going to have to play a version that is peaceful. Because I'm no, not good at that. And I'm sure that'll make it challenging. Surely it's playable if I am playing peaceful, I hope. Hi, giant hole in the ground. Okay, here's the question. Do you guys think I should move stuff through A2 or move stuff through the pipes for this? You know? Because that was previously listed up as pipes. This one has some of the pipes, you know, on one side, and then the item pipes here, and a minor A2. Super factory manager. How dare you? How dare you, Cryptix? I do want to use that, but not for... Actually, is Super Factory Manager painful in this one? No, it's incredibly cheap. Other than that, the printing press, which is something. Wow, this is incredibly cheap. I caught that bad manner. I caught it out of the corner of my eye. Saving my sanity, that's what I did. Oh, the creeper noise is one of my favorite things to have added to this pack, even if it's awful. The good awful, right? We all learn and appreciate it. Alright, a little chemistry building here. This is perfectly normal. AE2, don't need printing press, just major... Are either more... That is a great question. I would assume AE2 is more efficient for servers, but I'm honestly not sure. It sounds like we're both kind of on that same target plan there. All right. One really big window. No. I forget I have the building gadget sometimes. And then I can just be like, oh yes, and then build these pieces, please, in this direction. I do love the Gregtech making it funny, but unless it's out in the world, I would say AE2 is probably just fine. And I'm going to need AE2 in the future. I'm going to continue to expand my AE2 pieces. Alright, so we have... The extractors can go back in this pile. We're not using the extractors in this build. We have 7 beautiful centrifuges. Oh, I do have my ender air. We could do a little tank over here for the ender air, because that could be kind of cool. Like, there's actually a way to push this from here. So let's see about the sheet metals. Sheet metal. I do have some yellow right now. I think ender air I would think would be a little bit of a different color. I mean, I love cyan. It's my favorite color. Or if I do a tank, but I'm thinking like brown might be more ender air, or red. The orange is always fun. Yes, this is technically gold that I'm using for any tank I make. It's a gold sheet metal. All shall fear it. Let's see how bad brown is. And then we could look at red. Copper sheet metal. I can make brand new sheet metal. Red. That is over here. Alright, let's take a gander at these. I like how there's recipes unlocking while I'm doing this. They're like, hey, we see you're up to something new. What shenanigans do you do? Alright. I like to have a little bit of a story on this, so... Let's see here. I would like to say that... Our ender tank is actually pulling from some location. I do kind of like it in the back area over here. The smallest ender tank I could envision is something like this width. And then we could use the frame to go in on the blocks, the side blocks. I teleport a lot in this pack. Taking the framed slope ones. And where's my framing saw? Downstairs, I think? Maybe? There it is. Hello, framing saw. I would like some of these. I would also like a better inventory. I know this is mighty difficult to ask, but wouldn't it be lovely? We could do striped brown and red. It's a space, but this does kind of just let into the, what is it called? This beautiful stuff. Very scientific term, I know. Oop. Into the brick that we're actually using. Where is the axe? There it is. Ta-da! Yeah, this is how I build. I hope that this makes it so you guys feel like you also can build. But also no pressure if you hate it. I know that sometimes, like, I feel like some of my stuff gets compared like, you should be building. And I'm like, my dudes, if you do not enjoy building, that is a one-way ticket to hate what you're doing. And I don't believe in that. You're taking notes? You suck at building. I feel ya. I learned to build, gosh, it feels weird to say I learned to build. I did so many tutorials. And I just like to try to incorporate my stuff and hide the fact I'm using this beautiful ender tank. No one needs to see that ender tank. It will come through this machine and into this system. All right. And I think it was the red that we need. Yeah, I'm just chilling. It's what a day. What? Red metal sheet. You are vibrant. We don't need that one. Anything you know how to build are lawn bases. Aw. No matter how hard you try. Well, if you do want any whatchamacallit, any schematics off my world to muck with, just know that that is not something I'm against. I believe people be allowed to start wherever. I don't know why I dyed that the same color twice, but I did. Really wanted to make sure I got that. You're stuck in HV since you have access. Ooh. But you have access then, Ragex. Which is good. Rejected, not rejects. That sounds awful. You just build instead of doing stuff for progress? Oh god, yeah. When I realized I was going to have to upgrade power, I've been avoiding it. And I went into EV straight up just because of the P2P tunnel. It was the clean room, actually, that triggered it. Because each of these halls takes 8 coming out. And if I wanted my P2P tunnel out here for the clean room, I actually needed to get something along this line. And yeah, that's helped me build out these pieces. In the future, my goal is that these will... snooze that ad. No one needs to see that ad. My goal is that this area will be able to maintain basic pieces through these ME requesters, so this will get built out too. Because right now it's kind of a slap together AE2 system in here. But in the meantime, you know, we just get to enjoy what we're doing. All right. I need to get a pipe out of here. And it will be a fluid pipe. I think the pump was on this one. Then we just need our screwdriver, which I definitely already had. Manor, you're just a player that likes to build to progress. Like, every building needs a function. Hey, I like that. I like mine to have a story. That's what I found. I like a story. Alright. There's our nether air. Look how beautiful it is. It's just a gorgeous bit of nether air. Alright. Now, I was curious on if I wanted to try and make this thing have more flavor to it, but we'll just do this for the moment. Not that. Don't do that for this moment. Or that. Come on. See, we fight. Yeah, now we got a little tank over here doing something. For this piece. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. No one needs to see inside to see the ender tank that I definitely was like, I'm not using one of those. I didn't say completely I wasn't going to use one of those, but I did also talk myself down from the madness that was so much rail. I'm going to let Badger take that crown. I'm going to try to let Badger take that crown. All right, so we have our nether air, and I need to move it into centrifuges now. I'm also going to need energy. And right now I have this 2 here. So these guys will need to have a way to get stuff in, out, as well as the energy. So I'm wondering if the ME interface will have enough for that, or if I should plan for it differently. No, I should plan for it differently. You refuse to use miners if you can get away with it? Hey! I love that about this pack. Machine, passive, tin, and silver. Intriguing. How are you doing tin and silver? What's your plan? Because I got passive iron now, but I don't have tin and silver. Speaking of, let's check on our nichrome. Look at this beautiful nichrome. Hi, Otzi. You are the most beautiful dog ever. And I get that you want attention. But yeah, he's coming over here and just nosing me. So after this, we get to walk in the frigid cold. There's a big snowstorm in the US, definitely hit where I'm at. And my golly, it's crispy. All right. Acid is great. Dear Tunnely Delio, I think I have to move you over one. I'm sorry, guy. I have a very normal thoughts. I think he has to move over one because I need to get the centrifuges down. And I didn't leave any space for wiring, you know? Or I could turn this fully here. And then this stays here. That could work. Alright, well, we're not going to go mad to start. We'll start off with our centrifuges. Which I'm still not a fan of how the whatchamacallit does this. Very normal words I'm about to use here. I'm not a fan with how this machine does this. Only it's working, you don't do anything. You rigged it to a computer craft. Ooh, nice. Computer craft is very tempting to me. Same with Super Factory Manager. That's where temptation lies. Dangerous, dangerous temptation. Yeah, that's my favorite way. That's actually kind of the logic I have over here, is that when these battery pieces fill up, which I have a very normal amount of storage now, they actually trigger turning this off here. So, absolutely. Fancy. We got a bot coming in. Ban the bot. Unless Manor got to it first. I have a strict no bot skills. If you like CC, give it a go. My big thing is I'm trying to make sure I don't avoid... I want to use parts of the... I'm still learning mods, to be honest. And I want to make sure I'm using parts of the mods as they were planned to be used to start. Alright. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do this. We're going to have pipes. Well, I didn't say I wasn't going to do this. I said I wasn't sure. And now I'm sure again. We got to use our Gregtech pipes. I mean, it seems just so reasonable. This is how people have fun. With jetpacks that make them stutter. Okay, come on. Please? Sense what you're doing, and I hate it. Ba-da-ba-ba. Scaffolding. Ooh, more colored cables. I do like having a variety of colors options to spice it up, make it look nice. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I'm going to be excited for once I get done with this back is a very silly thing. But I desperately cannot wait for vanilla colors and stuff. Oh, come on. I just want to shutter that. This is fine. Anyway, that's fine. We're just gonna ignore that. While I try to burn it into a pit. Alright. So, we'll now have these spots. I am very intrigued, though, to see what the final look of this pack's going to look like. I'm a little sad. It doesn't seem like there's going to be a star, and I think it's just because I've never made an ATM star. I wanted a star. Wanted to be fancy. But that's not happening. Alright, these look like they're all green. Perfection. And each of these, when they cook this, I don't think need to have the 2 times barium. So we're just going to do a 1 times here. Oh, you do not need to look like that, though. Also, you notice that one does not connect down. That could have been interesting. Dear stuff. Why do you hate me? You guys just don't want to connect at the bottoms? Alright, there we go. Da-da-da. I know it's not personal. I just like to think it is, because it obviously is a cruel land we live in. Alright, ba-ba! And I do kind of want to limit this to one plugin over here instead of having multiple Flux plugins. Because I think it'd be fun to just I'd be able to identify how much each component takes up from a EU standpoint. All right. And now we just need to get our Fluix point in here. Da-da. Doo-doo. We are gonna have way too much carbon monoxide. Should I be solving that? Let's see here. How much do I have right now? Ooh, quite a few. Okay. I would like to grab a flux point. Yeah, thank you guys for your patience today. I woke up late, so I am definitely you're getting early morning monster equivalents, and that's not a pretty picture many times. Can 4A wires... Oh yeah, so it depends on what you're working on. These are superconductors. So it depends on if all of these machines pull the same amperage. And I'm going to test it through what I call bad science. Oh, Blinky Cat! Hey, Dr. Harley Sawyer. Welcome to the madness. I did see you subscribed recently, and it's been a while. How are you doing? My mind's like, I recognize the name. When did we last chat? It's been a moons. Also, for some reason, YouTube has been giving me anxiety. They're like, and now you've gone down in people. And then the next moment they're like, no, I haven't. Oh, hey, and then Officer Jones, I see you over there on the YouTubes. It has been a long time. Hope you are doing well. And the madness is strong. Let's see here. So we're gonna go here, and I'm just gonna throw all of this nether air directly into this pile. And all of you guys can have and enjoy nether air, which we are now going to centrifuge in 10 bucket increments. And I need to figure out what I want to do for carbon monoxide. Yeah, absolutely. I laugh. Oh, we got an ad break. Shoot. Well, those of you who are here, welcome to the madness. I'm going to try to like do my posture realignment here. So yeah, if you haven't yet, make sure for your posture check. I'm doing a posture check. We're up to Mad Souls. That's why you have both open cryptics? Absolutely. Is my chat not coming through on the screen? I'm not seeing it working. So I think I'll have to... Nice. I think I'm going to have to set up the chat again. So, oops, I apologize. You guys are supposed to be able to see the chat. But I went and stopped paying for stream labs. So that did it. You've been bouncing between one. Explain, I don't follow, Manor. Of what? Which ones? Tell me more. Alright. Carbon monoxide, though, I feel like we just need to also put an electrolyzer out here to get this oxygen in demand. That could be nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're just cycling between those. You use Botrix? Yeah, Botrix is something I had planned to use, so it looks like it's just decided it's not doing that right now, which is unfortunate. So I'll have to fix that. All right. Here's the great question. We got this guy, and now I'm going to have two more coming off of here. One is the carbon monoxide, which I want to electrolyze. And I'm going to be making it at what ratio? I go to my handy dandy spreadsheet here. Carbon monoxide. Where's my sulfur? Carbon monoxide is a thing. I will be generating it at, oh my, 1 point something per second. 1.3 per second. That's a normal amount. If I want to electrolyze it, how much does this electrolyze at? A bucket per every 1 second. So I might need 2 electrolyzers. Of course, that is not an HV electrolyzer. And I am at that point of being well off that I just have machines hanging out in here saying, hey, what's up? I love this game. It's so silly. It also gives you the text-to-speech one. Nice. I like the stream effects to give, like, interactive pieces now that I don't have to keep updating it when I'm using just default OBS, so that makes me happy. Yeah, Manor has a lot of subscribers on the YouTubes. It went pretty off immediately, which is awesome. Just followed your Twitch. Yeah, I think we're at like 132 something in Twitch now over here, which I'm amazed at. So, yay for me. I really don't like that this is so close here. But I could just straight up do normal amounts of problems here and throw this tank, which I definitely picked up. Where's the tank? Another air tank. There we are. Right here. And make one go up. And then put a pump on the other side. So there. I solved my distance problem there. I just need a pump now. I'm so happy. These guys are blue alloy steel bolts. Ugh. How dare they? Yeah. I'm sensing that something is going to make me want to shred this in a gentle manner. Dear extruder, you seem to be having issues. Tell me more about what the mudda is going on. Should be working. Ah. This one's a classic mistake of what the majority, blah blah. You know? So it's saying it's missing the channel, so let's check to see if it's real. Because this is getting me lately. There's only 6 up there. And this one's online, and why are you missing a channel? 11, so the 8 plus the 3. This should not be just doing 3. It can handle 8. So yeah, so something is going on with my A2 right now that is really feisty. And definitely enjoying this challenge, right guys? Not frustrated. All right. What am I missing? Okay. In the meantime, I am going to grab some smart stuff and track it down like the degenerated is. All right. But yeah, I was really excited because I'm at 600 some subs on YouTube. It's been slow and steady for sure on my part, folks. If you watch my YouTube, just know that I am a slow and steady person. And I'm enjoying my time on there. And hopefully folks are enjoying how I put things together. But I do know that I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. As I get distracted. You guys see this? You see this? This has space for 10 more. I make good content, though. Give me a sub. Thank you so much, Manor. I appreciate it. You guys do, too. So I'm glad you're enjoying. I think my inspiration is always like threefold, where it's like slow and steady. That's the name of my game. I enjoy it, but sometimes you want to make what evil things it's doing. But so yeah, so something's going on there, and unfortunately, I don't have a quick answer on how to solve this, nor why it's doing it. Because see, now it's 6 of 8. What are you seeing here? Oh, thing that sees things. That I am not. Like, 2 of 8. Yeah, anyway, there's something here that either is mathematically not inclined or just glitchy. I'm not sure which one yet. So if you guys know, hit me up. In the meantime, I'll just try not to look at it too closely. Yeah, you want it to be over here, huh? There wasn't a chunk border. Yeah. I'm hoping maybe the next update will do this better. Because this worked previously, so I wonder if it's just the last update that... See that? That's still at 22. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna get out of here because it's not making me have fun. Ba-da-ba-ba. Toss this stuff back in here. It'll sort itself in time. And this way I just want to make sure that these guys aren't stuck making things that they can't finish. We'll just cancel that for the moment. Okay, let's get back to fun things. Like this project. Look at that. It's working hard. It's filling all this stuff with things. I don't know why this... Oh, I needed the pump. And then the way we're getting around this is I'm just going to put a pump on this side here and say, hey, please import into this system. So that's my sneaky way of making this out to the side. Not a huge fan of it because I would like... It's fine. This area might be unused is what I'm seeing. All right, let's go. Carbon monoxide. I would like to get this to an electrolyzer. And then the other carbon goes into our system here that we had. Yeah, Cryptex, welcome to Gregtech. It's fine. In this, we use sulfur dioxide and oxygen, which we had more oxygen coming from somewhere. What are you up to? Then this made stuff, which we're basically working our way over to sulfur trioxide and using all these machines. So let's take this down and rework this. Make it big for mercy. Yeah, good luck. I wish you the best. I believe in you 100%. And I would love to be able to copy whatever you make. So yes, this is not a self-centered desire for others to do. But I will say the Gregtech's not too bad. It's just whatchamacallit. There's a few things that if you're not paying attention to, you can actually end up making not where you want to be. Like, what is it? We have 76,000 charcoal, apparently, which tells me there's still some that are in this disk drive that I've been trying to avoid here. That's fine. All right. We got a lot of storage, which is fantastic. Okay. So carbon monoxide, I'm going to be electrolyzing that. The sulfur dioxide is going into a chemical reactor here and going to be making us the fancy sulfur trioxide. So I need the dioxide here to have more oxygen. So I'm not upset about this at all. We'll just put one here. And this will be our sulfur dioxide, and that's going to be going into a chemical reactor with oxygen. Technically, I don't need to store this little piece here, but I find it easier just to help me separate out the components. Otherwise, they tend to be like, hey, I love to clog your inventory and other nonsense. So, not the best description here, folks. All right. I would like, with my plan, you... Oh, speaking of which, we were going to see how many amps this whole system takes. I will know once I have these set up. Carbon monoxide right now is set to void. So I am throwing out material. I had voiding enabled here. And we should be able to turn this on here. And make sure that it's only flowing in that direction. And then same with this piece. Oh gosh, I just disconnected it. Of course I did. I wish the arrows showed up on the big guys. All right. And I needed sulfur dioxide. So where is a drum? Ba-da-ba. I am excited we have so much nitrobenzene now. We are wealthy beyond measure. Don't I know it? Sulfur dioxide. All right, here you go. You, my dear thing, lock your method. Don't void. Send your stuff this way. And now all of these just need to have their stuff set so that they will discharge to the right. We went from building to this stuff. And that's also why we're using a 4-channel here. So 2 types of materials can be each of these. So you can see that a bucket of up to 4 different types of liquid can be in the pipe now. We just got to control where out of the pipe it leaves. You're like me, I make a lot of singing noises, but I try not to sing in public, so it's awful. I mean, it's fine, but definitely leads to like, this is okay. All right, you guys should be moving stuff through. There is a throughput on gold pipe, specifically of 300 millibuckets per tick. So if I run into a situation where this is not emptying these fast enough, we will have to keep an eye on there. But I think it is. I'm just going to help it along a little bit by grabbing some of these larger amounts. And that way, I don't have to worry about it. And sulfur dioxide, these go in there. Thank you. Carbon monoxide just voiding itself. We're just throwing away stuff right now. This is fine. But now all of these are running. The fluid's there. It looks like it's keeping up on the outputs, other than, you know, this one's still working its way through that carbon monoxide, which is fine. But at least it's keeping up enough that these guys are running into more of a power issue than a non. All right. The thing with amps that gets interesting is until it spends all of the amps at once, because it's kind of that 40-second tick that I run into, that this doesn't quite spend 4 amps, even though there's 7 machines on here. That also potentially is because of this beautiful thing. Power surging. It's not giving enough energy for everything, which is interesting. How are you stuttering? You have fuel. Oh, machine of machines. Why are you not charged? So yeah, we're having fun. This is kind of the issue I'm running into, is I have made perfectly normal life choices. And some of them bite me in the butt. Bite me a bit. Okay, because right now we only have the equivalent of 16 EU amps that can come out. And whatever's in here. Alright, we'll keep an eye on it, guys. We'll keep an eye on it. It should be fine, though. Hello, darkness, my old friend, is our input. And the pyrolyze oven's pulling a lot. If you are able to and you're starting to do this, I strongly recommend naming your flux points and the EBFs. And we should be normal. We're gonna call this nitration mixture build. And if I set my priority to 10, I wonder if then I'll get the energy. No, intriguing. One day, I will have something that solves. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, folks. We got 9 souls, which is fantastical. Welcome to the madness. I hope you're playing Gravitas. If not, don't worry. It drives everyone insane. I mean, we all enjoy it. Yes. I've been thinking this carbon monoxide here, I'd like to actually send into two electrolyzers, or at least one. So I'd like to pull that somewhere else into the system. Let's look at getting some more gold pipe. Which we have a normal gold pipe. Hopefully that's enough. We also have large gold pipe, which are ginormous creatures. I'm just not a huge fan of the aesthetics of the large gold pipe, to be honest. But wouldn't it be nice then if we're pulling oxygen from here, we could also do an oxygen connection? But I will have to figure out how to get another set of pipes here to get oxygen storage. Kind of reroute sideways. I think AE2 is the easiest way to flip them. Wondering if this needs to be 5 tall. Let's just try some quick, the easy pieces to be 5 tall and see if we like the look better. That's 4. Definitely never will be 4. We're not heathens here. Yeah, I think that looks better, just to have a little bit more height to this. I don't know about the brown, but we'll work with it. And this is why it takes me 12 years to get to the next step of a perfectly normal thing that I have technically had functioning for many moons. I just think it deserves a build before I make an episode on this. Because otherwise I will never build it. I will be the all freedom from it. Hey, Mandalise, how are you doing? Perfectly normal. Yeah, I'm very normal. Look what you've done to me, Mandalise. I build now. It's madness. I was a perfectly good redstoner way back when. And then bam. Now this is what I've become. Modded Minecraft buildy type. Son of a very calm one. Very calm builded one. Yeah. Welcome to the madness. I hope things are going well. I definitely wasn't looking at trying to move to Canada recently and thought of you. Nope. You're a killer redstone and a fabulous build. Aw, you're too sweet. Thank you. I'm working on it. I try. I think the thing that you can get out of my builds is effort. Maximum effort. Aren't you thing of slightly offness? Yeah, I've been up to normal amounts of stuff. I was daydreaming about a vanilla world, making a forever world, but I know not everyone's a vanilla player. I like vanilla, but I know that's not everyone's. Sheet metal. We need more sheet metal. So luckily, we could see, do I have more gold? I don't have a lot of gold. Copper? I do not have a lot of copper. Iron? Are we gonna make iron sheet metal this time? Just due to the sheer... Ooh, aluminum. We have a ton of aluminum. I just have to cook it. That sounds awful. Wait, why Canada? Well, because we have a reason. And, you know, many reasons. Everywhere sucks a little bit. Mainly because in my local area, some of the biggest cities are either Canadian or US, and I've lived in the American ones. And I'm like, maybe I should try the other side. But I was also considering moving up towards the Pacific Northwest, Vancouver area. But I've decided I need to at least wait 2 to 4 years before making that choice. All right, what is I'm thinking here? It was a thought. Sheet metal. Yeah, we're gonna do iron sheet metal. We're very wealthy souls. I don't understand what we've become, that we're using iron to make aesthetics. But it's time. Oh, I need to dye it. That's what I need. Yeah, Manor, you can... You're back with your Pax... What is a Paxels, Cryptics? What madness is that? And for your knowledge, Mandalise is a person I've gamed with in the past. They were the first person I ever teamed up on an SMP. They were the builder. I was the redstoner. We kicked butt. We definitely played an unnatural amount of this game. Pretty much. Very normal amounts of this game at once. Where's red? I don't know why I'm doing this instead of... I'm out of red dye? Oh no. Oh no. How dare it? How dare it? I'm still impressed by the fact you were doing a modern road, Mandalise. I'm haunted by the roads in this pack. Haunted by roads always, I feel. Anytime I look at the world, I'm like, you want me to build a road, huh? Dare you? Please be red. Yes, red dye. Success. And now we take... We're not distracting at all. Cryptics is doing streaming as well. But they're playing very modded madness. We're definitely not disturbed by... I was watching one of Cryptics' your shorts, and what was it? It was the one where you got Wither, and whatever was happening looked creepy, and you kept zooming in on places. Yeah, I watched that at 2:30 in the evening, and I regret that. That was a little too late to watch something scary. So they're like, GT&H. Sounds horrifying. Proper horrifying. You know? Yeah, you don't know what that was. It looked like something was in the ground a bit, but I wasn't sure if it was like a actual, like, what is it called? An actual thing. It was a, like a, what are those things? Like a silverfish style thing. I just knew I didn't enjoy it. It made me laugh. I had to give you comments. But also, I feel what other people experience when I send only scary deep shorts. My cousin was talking to me, and they were like, I see some of your shorts sometimes pop up, and I had to apologize. I'm like, I'm so sorry. All the shorts I have are me screaming and swearing as I run from scary stuff. Because yes, Mandalise, absolutely. Scary stuff scares you. Scares me too. I'm not supposed to have to deal with that. I'm just a person trying to play a chill game. A very oh, it's the honey bear. You're very cute. But I'm not taking you out yet. The honey bear is of the desire that he gets to go outside immediately. All right, it's beautiful now that this is taller. Directly stared into the sun there and kind of hurt my actual eyes. But yeah, I'm thinking then we can also do one for oxygen, since we are going to get oxygen from this. So let's get some blue. Blue dye. We got light blue and normal blue. And then where's my sheet metal? Da-da-da. Those are the best kind. So yeah, I'm very, very calm soul, as always. I think we're just going to use a lot more blue on this one than light blue. And we'll see where we go. All right, so we're going to make some oxygen here. I was going to do... I don't really want to do an oxygen tank, though. I want it hooked up more to AE2 so that it can be used in the future for stuff. That's a hard choice. Okay. The Ender tank was useful because I could move it to either any build. Maybe I do an Ender tank and a, what is it called? An Ender tank and a super tank storage in there. so that it can store a bunch that we can see visually through our beautiful connector here, and then an ender tank above, and it can be pulled elsewhere. And I know that's hacks for many souls who play this. Oh my gosh, you're talking about pickles, cryptics? I'm hungry. I didn't eat dinner. I took a nap. I could eat dinner. Be into that. I could be happy. I have chicken thighs I have to cook, and I'm not really excited about it. I would really love not to. I do have leftover pizza, but I'm not a huge pizza person. The hard life I live. The opposite of a hard life, actually. I live a very lucky and blessed life. All right, cool beans. We are making sulfur dioxide in quantity. Perfect. Sulfur dioxide needs us to get other stuff. Yeah. How are things going, Mendeley's? Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness? I hope all's well. Let me know if you ever want to play vanilla. I mean, I've been playing, oh god, what is it called? It's not Minecraft. It is awful, and I love it. And I probably could never stream it because of how my language is. But it's the burger flipping game. What is it called? I'm on my Steam library right now. One moment. It is Fast Food Simulator. It's glorious, and I love it, and it's awful. Oh, PlateUp I love. I love PlateUp, but it's glitchy, and I can't make it work with Discord at all. Like, trying to make it work multiplayer is awful. Slow cook the chicken. Ooh. Quesadillas or burritos or tacos. I do love me my tacos. I enjoy tacos. Okay. I got distracted by something, and I was looking at something else, and now... Okay, we were going to get oxygen here, and this guy, for the sulfur dioxide, needs more oxygen put into it, from my memory. And then we're at sulfur trioxide. So we just need oxygen into here. But I do see a nice little spot here where I can electrolyze this piece to it, right? This carbon nonsense. Throw it into this piece, and hopefully get somewhere. Welcome to a very coherent stream by Monster. I know we all fear coherency, and I bring a solution to that, which is my very normal self. Oh, broccoli and cheese sauce? I do literally have broccoli in my fridge. So, like, I think this is perfect. This is what I try when I play multiplayers. I try to do worlds where my currency of my shop is not diamonds or netherite or something. I want the currency of help me choose what to make for dinner. Give me recipes. That is also one of the reasons why I'm really excited. Maybe I should make a forum section for recipes in my Discord, because I need them. I mean, because we should share what we cook, not because I have executive dysfunction and wish to make other people choose food options. All right, we're making oxygen fast, which is fantastic. I'm trying to think of what type of storage thing a carbon dust gets, you know? Let's look at drawers for a second. I think they have upgrades. Wait. Zucchini squash sliced. Oh, intriguing. Instead of broccoli and cheese, zucchini and squash. See, I don't know if I would like that or hate that. Because sometimes I tend to be one of those people who are like, how dare you try to be something similar to what I love? Okay, so I'm thinking we might do... I might want to look at remoteness, a portability. That doesn't make sense. And evenly interesting. I do love looking at the different types of upgrades, because some of them are a little redonkulous. The one that I remember being the most odd. Spinach sauteed with lemon juice, garlic salt, and cheese. What type of cheese, I guess? I've never really cheesed my spinach, which sounds weird to say it that way. But I've never really, cheese and me are work kindly with that, because sometimes, well, I'm just lactose intolerant. So the remote upgrade was the one that I used previously. There's also a group. How do you make a group with it? Well, the remote upgrade's not that expensive. It's just an girl. One moment. Someone else bought you salmon, so you made them green tea over rice and salmon. Do tell me, what does that mean? Easily. I need to know. I would love to know. I've been seeing brothy rice being trending online, and I'm trying to figure out if I would like it or if I'd get grumpy about it. As you can tell, I'm a very grumpy person. I have more food aversions than I thought, but I've been trying to work on like not masking as much and identifying which food aversions I'm allowed to like let myself feel. I was very much like in survival mode for so long that I wasn't letting myself be like, no, I cannot and will not have this version, if that makes sense. And I think recently I was like, I don't want to eat this brand of, I think it was like a deli meat. I was like, nope, I don't care if it's affordable. I don't need to eat that. I was proud of myself. You're a food lover, you everything. What shellfish eats and tastes like giant snot balls? Because I need to know. It might ruin it for me, but I'm intrigued. But I do get that sometimes it's like, I love seafood. Oysters. Ah, yes, no, I'm not an oyster person. Amber. Okay, you guys are making me so hungry, and I love this. I'm gonna be like searching through this. Okay, one moment. Guys, welcome to my stream. The 10 of us who are here, thank you so much for watching. I'm just gonna read chat for a second. Oh, I am so sorry. Also, my chat's not showing up as joint chat, so I'll work on getting that a little bit longer, or at least making the delay a little bit longer. Okay, so white rice, fried salmon. Ooh, is that fried with like pan fried, or is that like fried like deep fried? I think pan fried would taste amazing. Seasoning on rice, and then to brew some green tea. Intriguing. I'm gonna have to try that. Intriguing. I've been really wanting to try the scallion ginger chicken, where you have like a scallion oil to it as well, where it's like kind of like more like the overall pieces. Sushi's fantastic. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm not really feeling sushi. And then I must have sushi. Okay, we're doing sulfur trioxide, and then that needs to go into with water. Yes. Yes. This is a very normal... I like how this one area that has this beautiful view out here, and like, you know what? No view for this room. All right. You go here, and now I need to add water to this. I was using a drum earlier. This feels more like a water tank to me than the other one. You know? All right. We're just gonna put fake tanks on everything. That's what I've decided. Ooh, actually, no. What is the color of this thing? The Brits coming out. Scrambled eggs on toast. I do love scrambled eggs on toast. Beef dumplings. 11 p.m. is not too late to eat dumplings. I'm gonna eat dinner at about midnight. I am a good example of proper lifestyle. Hi, Otzi. Ba-da-ba-ba. I'm excited. This is the type of stream chat. I mean, I love talking to you guys almost. Hi, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that we're not going for a walk. He's like, you woke up from a nap, and then I went outside, and I did my business. Oh, no. Yeah, the children. That will do it. Miss school tomorrow for dumplings? Damn right. That's a memory. All right. Why did I come over here? Oh, yes, I know why I came over here. I've been drinking tea more often, so I still haven't found my tea, I will admit that, but I have been drinking it more. Okay, wood wall. So it is the Gregtech wood one that I like here most. I really like the aesthetic of the wood tank. Even over here, you can kind of see that I'm in love with it. Look at this beauty. Look how cute it is. And I just have it on treated wood scaffolding. Lift it up, or I think that one has the mining scaffolding. It's beautiful. What tea is decaf? What have I done with decaf? No, I've been drinking other black tea. Not the Yorkshire decaf that I have to burn the moment I see it. What type of bullshit is that? Sorry. I been drinking generic tea at work because coffee at work tastes like burnt trash, what the free stuff. And also I will admit I'm still drinking the coffee. I put like 4 drinks on my desk right now, maybe 5, it depends on the moment, but generally 3 to 4, and then I switch out water and Crystal Light and other stuff. I'll get some of that. I'll get there. All right, we're gonna work on this wood tank. So I think I have some already. Okay, wood walls. And this is just for the aesthetic. So technically I don't need to do the method that drains and fills through these valves, but I could if I wanted to. I like how there's no recipe for this. They're like, at this stage, you will not want to make one of these. And here I am going, bet, it's pretty. It's pretty and I want it. All right. And then treated wood scaffolding. We won't do that. We'll do the wood frames. All right. But this is one of the early game tanks, Mr. Cryptix, for your knowledge. It's fantastic. And then we'll put water back here. Ba-da-ba-ba. Mandalise knows the sacred way. Tea and cheese with a side of Chinese food. Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm very excited to be hungry. It's good. I like food a lot. I like cooking a lot. I think that's one of my goals for the new year is that I'm going to put more effort in my meat cute diet. Eat cute diet, not meat cute. So just know that if you guys are in my Discord, here's a plug for my Discord. Call of Cthulhu Monster. I have a food recipe stuff and it's fantastic. A lot more talkative than I envisioned. You guys are talkative souls. But yeah, I'm hoping to get like proper work into making good food for myself. I love cooking for others, and I do a lot of like when I do cook for others, like I put the effort in, you know, and then for myself, I'm like, and here is pizza, and I don't like pizza, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. And I'm also just trying to reduce my food waste, so I actually like finish stuff out. You're filling your recipe book? I love it. I really want to fill my recipe book as well and make a book called the Omnomnomicon. Because the world needs that, you know? It would fit so well with their, yeah, new marketing for Cthulhu Monster. Hey, I forget that I have a Call of Cthulhu handle, so the Omnomnomicon would 100% fit. But I think someone has done it since my college years when my buddies and I first planned to do it. Oop, it's short. How dare it? Well, it doesn't really matter. This is really a hidden water tower. This is for aesthetics. Very important piece. So I need more framed wood. I know there's a water tower over there, but it makes sense in my eyes that we have like a little guy here, you know? More than just this piece. We'll use the infinite water covers. We're just gonna add something to the build that makes it make sense. All right. Make a pile of those, and I need the wood treated frame. Actually, I could do scaffolding in a few places and then the frame. Let's do that. Ooh, that visually is not pleasant right there, so I'm gonna have to sort that out a little bit. It's gonna be for water, but I'm not actually gonna use water from it manner, because I have too much, if that makes sense. So it's just gonna be an aesthetic. I just like the color of this. Oh, you were on a very clean diet, so all I can think of is food. I can only imagine then. Diets do that to you. Evil diets. I was not on one, but I've been eating my leftovers more because I'm a good soul. I'm working on that goal already. And yeah, it's doing pretty good. I foolishly set my company, my group at the office. We are now making, what are we doing? We are going to try to walk to Mordor as a team. And I'm like, that's cool and all, but who was that idiot that chose that? Yeah, for your knowledge, Cryptix, this is a 250 bucket tank here. But yeah, the yearly parasite cleans. I hope you're okay, Vandalise. Thoughts on Marmite? Marmite. I mean, yes, yes. All right, so now that I have my very fake and normal situation here. All right. Items, nope, items go this way. Liquids go this way. Okay, and now I just need to pull water in to work with this reactor. And I do think I'm just going to use a die of thirst, apparently. Wooden little tiny fluid tank here to fake this out. Because we're normal. I think I also have some super tanks I could technically use here. Because we're way too wealthy in the world. Oh gosh, carbon dioxide. I've been doing terrible things. I really don't need to do that though, so I don't want to do that. Alright. You're hungry? I'm also hungry. That's the question. Should I stop stream at the normal time or go an extra hour because I slept in like a weirdo? I probably should stop stream at 2 hours instead of 3. Yeah, we're hungry now. Good stream, guys. We're coming up at the end here, and what we've developed is how to convince myself to put stuff in a box. And to judge a box for every bit that it can be. And yeah, we'll make some cool shapes once we get it figured out. But I'm liking the start of this. I think it's going to look really cool. Definitely very unnecessary in some pieces, but that's just how I roll. We actually probably should cut through on this piece. This box is a very nice box. Yeah. It's a good box. What is it? That's a nice boulder. A very nice boulder. Shrek. You get me every time. Alright. And we've identified a few things that we need more stuff on. I'm excited. I just had the bronze previously popped in here with water. And then if you ever need water, once you get the HV, you just slap a beautiful cover on it. And this will forever be full of water. Yeah, Cryptics, you're saying it's a functional one. You don't understand the purpose of the box. The box to put box in. Yeah. This is a chemical box. It has little whirlies and stuff, you know? I appreciate it, guys. Now I just need power. The people. No, I don't need that. Okay. So we are connected. Excellent. Now we're making sulfuric acid. This makes sulfuric acid glorious. You should do a garlic stream sometime where you use garlic as the main ingredient. Hey, you know I would 100% love that. I just don't ever plan to show my face. But I would love to. I've been considering if I should do any cooking shorts, like, because I like to be creative and I don't necessarily all these things. So maybe I need to do like a stop animation cooking short. But like garlic confit, fantastic. Garlic bread, fantastic. Doo-ba-doo. You should do... I'm glad, Cryptics, that you're looking for stuff. Oh yeah, we should do the cooking one of my garlic. I have that short. I do need to update it. I think the first short I ever tried to make, and I don't think it became an actual short, was that. It was my 5-minute cooking tutorial. You can make a garlic salad and a garlic sandwich and a garlic soup and just plain garlic. You can also have garlic toast. Glorious. We have a town dedicated to garlic. I love it. Garlic is lovely. I believe seasonings are lovely, and those who don't use them in food are just awful, awful people. Maybe not awful, but I loathe it. All right, the other thing we need to make is nitric acid, which is the other side. Nitric acid is the one that over here uses that big box. So it makes ammonium, which is super expensive. But it doesn't do it for much. It's just nitrogen gas and oxygen. So we could throw this in here. This could be our nitration building. The building of nitration. I'm going to work on these, I think, as well. Just get some detailing on these. Garlic ice cream. I don't know about that. I don't know. I like the perseverance, but also, bleh. All right. Then we can make nitration over here. We get our nitration mixture, and all of this gets sent via some big tube over to that way. Excellent. We did good today. We moved something and disconnected it from another thing. But speaking of, let's see here. We've streamed for 2 hours. I want to see where we're at, because I just keep making more and more nitrobenzene. Yeah, we're at quite a few. Just under 6,000 now. We have 3,000 iron dust. And our nitration mixture doesn't look like it dropped too much, because we were still working our way through our sulfuric acid. But if we had to look at how much energy each thing of nitrobenzene burns, that's the part that makes me smile, because you think about it, each of these is, 1,280 here, so let me multiply that by the amount I have here. 5. How much potential energy do we have? 5728. We have 7 million EU in potential energy. Oop, excellent. My headset just told me I have low battery. So, excellent. Is there a link to the Discord? Oh no, the one in the Discord bio is invalid? Oh no, okay. Well, I'll look to update that, but my YouTube channel, just the Cthulhu Monster YouTube channel, should have it as well in that link, but I will look to update that. Otherwise, I will try to be sneaky. I just don't want to post the whole link in the ATM Discord. But yeah, guys, I also need, let me know your ideas. I need a way to cool this area, because as you can see, we're going up to 73.9 degrees Celsius, which I believe in layman terms is cooked. Very cooked. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back next week, and I'll be wandering around on the Discord. It was a pleasure chatting. Take care of your guys' self. And yeah, take care, guys. Bye.